Hello everyone, I am Punyakirti BL. Welcome to my Generative AI learning series. In this series, we are focusing on basics of Generative AI concepts. So let's dive in and start today's session. So today's topic is basics of good prompting, which is part of prompt engineering for AI Generative AI learning series by Punyakirti BL. So let's start with introduction. Today we are going to talk about the basics of good prompting in AI. You might think prompting is simple, but even small mistakes can give you results you don't want. The key is to make sure prompts both detailed and specific. We'll break down exactly what that means and how you can apply it with examples so you can write prompts that give accurate and useful responses. So, let's start with what makes a prompt good. A good prompt is detailed, you give all necessary information. Specific, you clearly define what you want. Think of it like giving instructions to a friend. The more precise and clear you are, the better they understand your request. Here we have examples of prompts like vague, better, and good. Vague prompt like write about dogs. Why it is vague? Because we don't know what we are getting from LLM about dogs. But better prompt is like write about dog breeds. Here specific instruction is given for only getting the details about dog breeds. But it is a good prompt is write 200 words on 3 family friendly dog breeds with pros and cons. This exactly gives a small details about all the things which we ask. So, second point is adding details to a prompt. When we see a prompt or when we say a prompt should be detailed, it means you should include different kinds of instructions. Here is what you can specify. First one is length of response. Tell the AI how long the response should be. For example, write 3 sentences about this topic. Summarize this article into 2 paragraphs. Summarize this email into 5 bullets. Avoid vague instructions like make it big, long, or give me some sentences. These are unclear and lead to unpredictable results. Let's take one example and we can ask Gemini how it will respond. You can see. So topic is write 3 sentences about this topic and I'm giving the topic name as cricket. So when I submit, so it is taking some seconds and generating the content. In fewer lines, it is explaining what is the cricket is and how it is working. This is how we are interacting with the proper prompt to get the desired output with adding length of the response. Now we need to specify second point as style of the response. Specify the tone or personality you want. We can add any examples like funny, serious, sad or angry tone. Also we can use professional tone, casual tone, etc. In the style of Shakespeare or even TV characters like Homer Simpson. If you don't specify, the AI will use its default or a general style tone. Next is format of the response. Indicate the format in which you want the output. Sometimes we need to use graphical representation like table or a downloadable file. For example, table format we need, that time we need to specify please provide the response in the tabular format. So let's take this example and see how Gemini will generate the data or how it will give the response. So I'm creating a new chart and I'm giving a prompt like this. I need list top 5 countries by population in tabular format with columns as well, country, population and continent. Let's give it to LLM. Now it is generating a table like this country, population, continent with all this detail. This is how we can ask a LLM to give the response in tabular format. Also Gemini sometimes give the export option to the sheets as well. Then we have downloadable file. If you want, give me a downloadable file as output. If LLM is capable of doing that one, we can use examples like this. Give me a downloadable CSV file containing the list of employees and their salaries. Adding this detail ensures the AI creates exactly what you want. So next one is target audience and examples. Include information about who will read or use this content. Give examples of desired output if possible. This helps the AI to produce content that's appropriate and relevant. So, for example, I have this prompt. Let's try to give this to our Gemini and we can see how it will respond. Let's read about this prompt. Write a short article. So, we gave the article should be short about the benefits of exercise. Though this is exercise benefits. The target audience is college students who are new to fitness. Use simple language, engaging tone, and include three practical tips they can follow. Let's submit this to the LLM Gemini and we can see the results. Now you are able to see a short article with all the engaging tone along with three simple fitness tips. This is how we can get the response with proper prompt by adding target audience. Let's go with next point, why both detail and specificity or specific prompt matters. Details tell the AI what to do. Specificity tells it exactly how to do it. How to understand this? Let's understand with analogy. For example, we think of AI as a chef. If you give the details, it is like a list of ingredients we are giving. If you give the specificity, that means exact recipe and quantity. Without both, the final dish may not taste as expected. So, next point is using prompts in practice. Before using the prompts, in our applications, we need to keep this in mind. If you are using a chart based AI, you can start with a basic prompt and refine it iteratively. But in applications where you send a single prompt, you must include all details upfront. This ensures you get the desired output in one go without needing multiple attempts. Because you see, chart based AI sometimes it is a free and we can give the input as a prompt and we can refine after getting the response. But when we are including it this LLM with applications, at that moment we will charge on the basis of tokens. To reduce the tokens multiple times we ask with a different prompt, it will cost more. To avoid that, we need to follow all these steps to get the proper response, and it will reduce the cost as well, time as well. Then let's understand with example prompt. We have a bad prompt example here. Explain photosynthesis. What is the wrong here? No audience specified, because it could be though because we are not specifying no audience here. It could be for scientists or kids. So no word limit we added, could be one line or 10 pages. No style or format we didn't specify, that's why could be too technical or too casual. So what is the result we are expected? Output will be very widely, may not meet your need. But what is a good prompt? See here. Write a 150 word explanation of photosynthesis for 8th grade student. Use simple language, compare the process to cooking food and include the role of sunlight, water, carbon dioxide. So this detailed plus specific because it includes length, 150 words we specified, audience, 8th grade students we already specified, tone or language we told simple language, analogy compared to cooking food, key content, sunlight, water, carbon dioxide. So though the AI or the student following instructions know exactly what to do. Let's take this prompt and give this to LLM to see the result. New chart and copying this and submitting. Now see the result. We got 150 word photosynthesis details with 8th grade student tone and all. Okay. Also they used examples of cooking. This is how we can have a good prompt to get the proper response from the LLMs. Let's summary and recap. Today we learned what? First point, good prompting requires details and specificity. Details include length, style, format, target audience and examples. Third point, be specific with each detail to avoid vague responses. Iterative prompting works for chat AIs, but single shot applications need well crafted prompts. Remember, think of prompting as giving clear, precise instructions. The better your instructions, the better the AI response. So, thank you for watching today's session. This is part of Generative AI learning series. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Also feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. I will share the link in the description. See you in the next session. Thank you very much.